From more new Attack on Titan anime to a potential third season of Sword Art Online, I'm your host, Anime Sam, and this is AniNews. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of AniNews. Listen, if you're here just for the Sword Art Online news, then just let me showcase the new previews first, then I'll get right into it, I promise. But if you can't wait, the timestamp to that part is in the description. But wait, please, before you click off, I'd really appreciate it if you just watched my full video. There's some decent new anime here that I think you might be interested in. Alright, so if you're still here, then let's get right into it. Ever want to watch a group of Nazis try to raise a group of zombie supermen to fight in World War II? No? Me neither, but now we can anyways, cause anime, that's why. I'm pretty sure that's not what the anime adaptation of the visual novel Day of Wrath is entirely about, but it does have something to do with that. So you can expect this action/superpower/magic show to begin airing next season. Now, I don't know what it is with all these super feely new anime films being announced, but I think we're getting another to stand alongside Kimi no Na wa and Koe no Katachi. This one is called Kimi no Suizo wo Tabetai, and it deals with two students, obviously one guy and one girl, and one happens to have a life-threatening disease that she keeps a secret while the other discovers that secret in her journal. And I'm pretty sure that you can already assume where the show is headed, but if not, here's a short clip just so you can grasp how heavy this show already feels. Now on a more lighter side, here's a show all about fox girls. What, you thought I was gonna say more? Nah, that's not really needed. It's called Konohana Kitan, and it's coming next season. Dagashi Kashi Season 2 is right around the corner, and if you want to watch 13 episodes of Japanese candy commercials, then by all means be my guest. Also, if you want to watch the full trailer of this, or anything else that I mentioned today, the links are always in the description below. And finally, this next show is literally Mario Kart Double Dash the anime. Like, look at the intro to this trailer. If I didn't know that this was an anime, I'd definitely say that this was an intro to a Mario Kart game. But yeah, the show is called 2-Car, and it's pretty much just a show about motorcycle sidecar racing, which is actually a real sport for those of you who don't know. Looks like Initial D might have a little bit of competition. Alright, now for the news. Let's start with the Sword Art Online one because I'm pretty sure you're all itching to find out whether or not I just clickbaited the shit out of you. Well, there's a reason why I put a question mark in the title. So earlier today being Wednesday, August 9th, there was a little teaser on the website for an event coming up in October. And during this event, there was going to be a Sword Art Online panel featuring things like a look back at the Ordinal Scale film to celebrate its Blu-ray release, and a bunch of guests from the cast. But what the more interesting thing was the description of the event. It mentioned that there was going to be announcements for new developments in the franchise, including but not limited to games. So what this means is that it's already confirmed that there's a new game coming out, but that's not important. If you've seen the film Ordinal Scale, there was an end card that read SAO will return. I personally haven't seen it, so I'm taking the word of external sources. But if we piece this together with the fact that the announcements coming in October is not exclusive to games, then I don't think it would be too much of a stretch to assume that this could be for a Sword Art Online Season 3, or at the very least another movie. But just remember that this is just speculation, and I could be wrong, so when October comes around and it turns out just to be the 11th volume of the novel being announced, then don't get mad at me, please. Alright, now for something a little less flaky and more confirmed. We'll be getting a 3-part Attack on Titan OVA series next year. Can you believe this? We wait 4 years for Attack on Titan Season 2, and now they're just releasing Attack on Titan content like it's nothing? It's great. But yeah, this 3-part OVA series will be an adaptation of the miniseries Lost Girls, featuring the main characters of Annie and Mikasa. The first story is called Walshina Goodbye, and follows Annie on an unintentional solo mission against a criminal ring. The second is called Lost in the Cruel World, and this is by far the most interesting because it's in an alternate universe where Titans didn't exist and Mikasa's parents never died. And it focuses on Eren and Mikasa's friendship without all the drama. And the third is called Lost Girls, and it's probably the one that you want to see the most because it features Mikasa and Annie during their military training days. So you know that scene where Annie and Mikasa were about to throw hands? Well, we'll probably get to see how that turned out. So yeah, these will come out every 4 months starting December 8th, 2017. And now for the announcements. This was just a bunch of new anime series and films being released. So we got a Macross Delta movie in the making, another season of Lost Orage Recross. It's going to be called Lost Orage Conflated Recross. Then we've got the new shows Death March, Hakume to Mikochi, and Takunomi coming in 2018. And that's pretty much it for today's episode. If you guys happen to like Fate Apocrypha, then do me a favor and check out my new Fate video, that'd be pretty nice. But as always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy this type of anime content, then you already know what to do. So until next time, ciao!